Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Miss Jamie, and I'm so glad that you're here today for virtual preschool. While we wait for all of our friends to join us, how about if we sing along to Everybody Clap, which is one of my favorite songs by Nancy Copman. She recorded a video of herself playing the guitar so we can sing with it. Are you ready? Here goes, Everybody Clap by Nancy Copman.
This is Everybody Clap from The Seasons. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. And everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. And everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. And everybody go side to side. 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 And everybody go 1, 2, 3, woo! 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 And clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands.
Thank you so much, Nancy. That's such a fun way to start our day. Boys and girls, should we wake up Betsy? She's taking a nap, so you'll have to call her. On the count of 3, will you say, Betsy, where are you? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Betsy, where are you? Oh, she's way hiding asleep today. Come on out, Betsy. Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? Betsy, what are you wearing? What is this thing? It's a stethoscope. Are you pretending to be a doctor? You're not a real doctor though, are you? No, just pretending? Let's sing hello to the boys and girls and then we can talk all about doctors. All right, we're going to sing hello to you and then you can sing hello to us. Ready? Hello, friends. How are you? Can you sing hello, Betsy? Hello, Betsy. How are you? And can you sing hello, Miss Jamie? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here, we're all here. Here, here, we're all here. Here, here, we're all here. We're all here together. Yay! I'm so glad you're here with me for preschool today. Betsy, you like to play doctor, don't you? Today, boys and girls, we are going to learn all about another set of community helpers. Yesterday, we learned about the helpers who keep us safe, like a firefighter and a police officer. Today, we're going to talk about the community helpers who keep us healthy, who help us when we get hurt or sick and help us to stay healthy. There are 4 in this group and lots of others who work at the hospitals and offices. The 4 we're going to talk about are the dentist, who helps keep our teeth clean and healthy, and the veterinarian. Can you say that word? Veterinarian is a long word. Sometimes we say the short word vet, and the veterinarian helps keep our pets healthy. That's silly. And we've got nurses who help all of the people who are trying to stay healthy. They take your temperature and help the doctors and do all kinds of amazing things. and the doctors who work at the doctor's offices and the hospitals, and they help us stay healthy too. Today I'm going to teach you 2 signs, and then we're going to play a little game. The first sign is the sign for dentist. This is the way we can sign dentist. Like that. Can you make your hand go like this and touch your cheek where your teeth are? This is the sign for dentist. Yes, good signing. And the next sign is the sign for doctor. And to make the sign for doctor, you're going to take your fingers and just touch your wrist, like the doctor might be taking your pulse. Yes, so let's sign dentist, doctor, doctor, dentist. We're going to play a little game. I'm going to read some clues for you, and you have to be a really good listener. And you have to decide if the clue is talking about a dentist or a doctor. Yes, I even have these puppets, so we can look at them, and I'll put them up here for you to see. This is the dentist. Do you see all the tools in his pocket? He has a little mirror and some tweezers and a toothbrush and toothpaste and some floss and gloves and a mask. Sometimes doctors and dentists wear masks because they don't want to share germs. This is the dentist. This one is a boy, but it could be a boy or a girl. Anyone can be a dentist. And here is a doctor. Look at this doctor. This one has a light on her head so she can see better. She's wearing a stethoscope, and in her pocket she has some paper where she can write down the medicine, and she's got some tools too, like an otoscope and a tongue depressor. Yes, this one is a girl. Both girls and boys can be doctors. I'll put her up here so we can look at her. All right, are you ready for the clues? I'm going to read you the clue, and then you have to tell me, does this clue talk about a dentist or a doctor? Ready? Here's the first clue. It says, this community helper uses a thermometer to take your temperature. Who might use this thermometer and take your temperature? Is that the dentist or the doctor? Did you say doctor? You're right. A doctor will take our temperature. This community helper uses a toothbrush and toothpaste to polish our teeth. Who uses a toothbrush and a toothpaste? Is it the dentist or the doctor? Tell me. You're right. The dentist is the one who uses a toothbrush and a toothpaste and some toothpaste. Here's a good one. It says this helper writes a prescription for medicine when you're sick. If you need to take medicine, this is the helper who might give you medicine. Who do you think it is? Is it the dentist or the doctor? Tell me really loud. Yes, usually it's the doctor who writes the prescription for the medicine. You're so smart. You're good at these. Here's another one. This helper uses a stethoscope to listen to your heart and lungs. Betsy has a stethoscope, and I have one too. The stethoscope has 2 pieces like this that go in your ears, the doctor's ears. And then this part goes all the way down to here. And the doctor can put it on your heart or your lungs, and the doctor can listen to your heart and your lungs. You're right. If you said it was a doctor who uses the stethoscope, you're right. Let's put it in the doctor bag. There are a couple of more clues. Ooh, this one says, this helper checks to make sure that you don't have any cavities. A cavity is a little hole in your tooth. Do you see the little cavity there? Which one is that? Is that the dentist or the doctor? You're right. The dentist will check for cavities. How about this one? This helper will teach you how to use floss to clean the spaces between your teeth. Which helper will use floss and clean between your teeth? That's easy. You're so smart. It's the dentist. Good job. 2 more clues. Oh, this is a good one. This helper checks your ears and your throat, sometimes in your nose and your eyes, with an otoscope. Who uses an otoscope? Is it the dentist or the doctor? My doctor fell down. Look at that. Let's put her back up there. Who is it? Yes, it's the doctor. Oh, friends, you're so smart. And this is the last clue. It says, this helper looks inside your mouth to check your teeth. Who might be checking your teeth? Of course, it's the dentist. Oh, your brains are so smart. Give them a kiss. Mwah! Brains, you're so smart. There are also some community helpers who drive ambulances. Those are called EMTs, or emergency techs, and they might take you to the hospital if you need to go. And I even have a little picture of a nurse from a hospital. This one's a girl, but nurses can be girls or boys. Anybody can be a nurse. Do you want to hear a silly story? Last summer, Betsy was playing at the park, and she got hurt and had to go to the hospital. I took some pictures. Would you like to see the time that Betsy had to go to the hospital? Here they are. This book is called Betsy Goes to the Hospital. I'll show you what happened. It was a beautiful sunny day. Betsy's grandma took her to the park. Do you see her there on the slide? When she was going down the slide, Betsy fell and hurt her wing. Yes, look. She was going too fast, I think. Her wing was really sore, so they went to the hospital. Betsy checked in with the receptionist. She wrote her name on the sign-in sheet. The receptionist says, "We'll be right with you." Then Betsy sat in the waiting room until it was her turn. See, she had to sit there and wait. She was patient until they called her name. Sometimes it takes a long time while you wait for them to call for you. The nurse took Betsy to a room. He asked Betsy what was wrong. He listened to her heartbeat with a stethoscope. See a stethoscope? And Betsy was chilly, so they put a little blanket on her there in the bed. Betsy had to get an x-ray of her wing. The x-ray, see that big machine? It took a picture of the bones inside. Betsy sat still. It didn't hurt. She just sat there while they took the picture of her wing. The doctor looked at Betsy's x-rays. Her wing was not broken. Betsy felt relieved. She didn't need a cast or anything. It was not broken. Look, the doctor can see inside your body with an x-ray. Isn't that cool? The nurse took Betsy to another room. He put a bandage on her wing and told her to rest. He said, "You need to rest your wing, Betsy." Another nurse brought Betsy some cookies and warm tea. Betsy started to feel better. Do you see her sitting there in her hospital bed? When it was time to go home, a doctor wrote notes on the medical record. He told Betsy to be more careful the next time she went to the playground. The end. So it's okay when we go to the hospital because the doctors and the nurses and all of the people who work there are good community helpers, and they take very good care of us. Boys and girls, I want to show you two more things. One is something that's really important right now, and it's about how we wash our hands. So I'm going to show you how we can wash our hands the best way. I'm not going to use soap because I don't have a sink right here. I'm going to pretend like my lotion is some soap. Will you pretend too? So I'm going to put some soap right here on my hands. Do you see how much soap I have? And when we wash our hands, it's really important that we get all the sides of our hands nice and clean. So this is the song that I like to sing when I wash my hands. So I always start in the middle like this. Can you wash your hands too? This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands to keep them nice and clean. And then we have to do the back of our hands like this. This is the way we wash the back. And do the other one. Wash the back, wash the back. This is the way we wash the back to get them nice and clean. Then we have to get between our fingers like this. Don't forget between your fingers, between your fingers, between your fingers. Don't forget your wrists too, to get them nice and clean. And then we have to rinse them off and dry them with a paper towel so that our hands are nice and clean. It's so important that we wash our hands lots of times every day. Every time you cough or sneeze, you have to say, "Oh no, I need to go wash my hands." Every time it's time to have a snack, or it's time to eat lunch or dinner or breakfast, before you eat, you have to go wash your hands. so that they're nice and clean. So we get no germs on our hands. So when we eat our food, there are no germs that go into our mouth. Can you promise me that you'll do that? Betsy would love to know that you're doing a good job washing your hands. And then last week, I taught you the poem about the two little blackbirds. We're going to do it again today, and I have a silly verse for you to practice. Okay, here are my two little blackbirds. 1, 2. If you don't have a little blackbird, you can just make your fingers like a bird beak, like this. Can you make a little bird beak with your fingers? And we're going to say the poem together. 2 little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, come back, Jill. Let's put them on a cloud. Ready? 2 little blackbirds sitting on a cloud. One named Quiet, one named Loud. Fly away, Quiet, fly away, Loud. Come back loud. Now's the silly one that I'm going to teach you. We're going to put them, pretend like they're sitting on a stick. And these birds are going to be named Healthy and Sick. Okay, here goes. 2 little blackbirds sitting on a stick. One named Healthy, one named Sick. Now when the sick bird sneezes, he sneezes into his wing like this. Achoo! Can you do it? Achoo! Right into your blackbird wing. Good. Fly away, Healthy. Fly away, Sick. Achoo! Come back, Healthy. Come back, Sick. Achoo! Sneeze like you're a blackbird. Right into your wing. That's the right way to do it. Good job, boys and girls. And then let's do them in the snow. It's not snowing today. It's almost April. Ready? 2 little blackbirds sitting in the snow. One flies fast. One flies slow. Fly away fast. Fly away slow. Come back fast. Come back slow. Good job. Remember to sneeze and cough in your wing like a blackbird. Achoo! Like this if you sneeze and cough, just like the blackbirds do. All right, and for our last little game, I have what I call a memory tray here for you. Let's see if we can see. So I try to tip it up so you can see what is in the memory tray rather than put it on the pocket chart like we usually do. Inside this bag, I have some tools that a doctor might use to help us stay healthy. Let's see if you can name all of the things that the doctor might use to help us stay healthy. What is this one? Do you know? Yes, this is a mask. And sometimes, look at that, I look silly, don't I? You can't even see my mouth. Sometimes doctors and sometimes even regular people wear masks because they don't want to share their germs. They don't want you to get their germs and they don't want to catch your germs. So you might see people wearing a mask like this and it looks silly, doesn't it? But look, it's still just me under here, just wearing a mask. See that? So we've got a mask. Let's see what else is inside this doctor bag. Oh, this is a fun one. Do you know what this is? This is a blood pressure cuff. And the blood pressure cuff, they put it around your arm or up here on your arm. And then the doctor will squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And it will squeeze your arm so tight. And it tells the doctor what a good job your heart is doing, pumping blood through your body. So we've got a blood pressure cuff and a mask. Let me see if I can fix that. Can you see that better? Ooh, that's tricky. All right. And, ooh, what is this? Yes, this is the otoscope. The doctor might take this and look inside your ears or your eyes or sometimes even up your nose or in your mouth. This one's called an otoscope. Good. Let's see. Ooh, this is not my favorite one. Do you know what this one is? Yes, it's an injection or a shot. Doctors give us shots because they want us to stay healthy. We just have to be brave. Take the shot and then say, ouch, afterwards. A shot, an otoscope, a mask, a blood pressure cuff, and, ooh, this is a good one. Let's see. Let me see here. These are tweezers, and the doctor might use these if you get a splinter to help pick them out of your skin. These are tweezers. So I have 5 things on my memory tray. Can you say them with me? Say blood pressure cuff. Ooh, that's a big word. Mask, tweezers, otoscope, and a shot. Good job. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up the memory tray and I'm going to take something away and you have to see if you can remember which thing was there and is missing. Are you ready? Set. What is missing from the memory tray? Which thing is missing? Yes, it's that squeezy thing that goes on your arm. It's called the blood pressure cuff. You're right. Let's put it back on the tray. We still have all 5 of our things. Blood pressure cuff, mask, tweezers, otoscope, and a shot. Are you ready? I'm going to cover them up. See if you can remember what all the things are, and then I'm going to take one away. Here goes. Can you remember? Okay. Let's see. Whoa, what's missing? There's something missing. What is it? Which thing? I think it was the thing that was over here. Do you know? Tell me. Let's see if you're right. Yes, it was the shot. The shot was missing. We'll play one more time. Here goes. Can you remember all the things on the tray? Oops. Come on. I'm going to take a little one away. Something little is missing. What could it be? Do you remember? Which thing is missing from the memory tray? Tell me really loud. The tweezers. You were right. Your brains are so good at concentrating and remembering the names of all the things on the tray. Wow. Mwah. So smart you are. Boys and girls, I'm going to read you a story now. And it's a story that's not exactly about doctors. It's about you. It's about how you can be brave. And especially right now, it's really important that all of us are super brave. This book is called Be Brave, Little One. And it's all about all the things that we can do to be brave. Here it goes. It was written and illustrated. So the same person who wrote the words also made the pictures. Aren't they cute? Her name is Marianne Richmond. We're going to read Be Brave, Little One. Be Brave, Little One by Marianne Richmond. When I look at you, shining bright as the sun, I wish for you this. Be brave, little one. Be brave to begin to listen inside to the voice of your heart, so truthful and wise. How far will I go? What things can I be when I get to choose what brave is to me? Be brave to step up and try something new. Be brave to step out when it isn't for you. Sometimes we try things and they're not for us. It's okay. We can just say, that wasn't for me. Be brave to stand up and tell what you know. Be brave to sit down and say, hello, to make a friend and say, hello. Be brave to explore the daring unknown. Be brave to return to the cozy of home. Sometimes we can just sit and enjoy being safe at home. Be brave to be scared, to stomp and to cry. Be brave to mess up before you retry. Sometimes we feel scared or angry or frustrated, and that is okay. All of those feelings are okay. We are allowed to feel our feelings. Be brave to believe in what you can't see, with the ups and the downs that are all meant to be. Be brave to keep going when going is tough. Be brave to be still when you've had enough. Sometimes we just need to rest, and that is okay too. That is another brave thing to do. Be brave with your feelings, each one, the happy and sad, the silly and glum. Be brave to be quiet. Be brave to be loud. Be brave to achieve and be fully proud. Be brave to be you on your journey begun. Let your heart lead the way. Be brave, little one. Be brave. We can be really brave right now. And do you know who else is really brave? The bravest of all are the doctors and the nurses who are taking care of us when we're sick. They are heroes. And so Betsy wanted to show you, Betsy, come on back, what she drew to say thank you to the doctors and the nurses who are the real heroes. Whoa, there goes my doctor again. Come here, Betsy, where's your picture? There it is. My doctor keeps jumping down off the board, doesn't she? She will not stay up. This is what Betsy drew today. She drew a picture. This is herself playing with her stethoscope. And she wrote, "Thank you. Thank you, doctors, and thank you, nurses, for working so bravely to keep us all healthy." You can draw a thank you picture for your doctor, or you can send it to the doctor's office or the hospital near your house to just say, "Thank you so much for keeping us safe and healthy." Well, boys and girls, it is time for us to sing goodbye to our friends. And I hope we'll see you again tomorrow for another day of community helpers. Betsy, should we sing goodbye to the friends? Okay, and then do you think they'll feed you some birdseed? Yes, that's Betsy's very favorite thing is when you throw her the birdseed. Are you ready? Here goes. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Can you wave to us? And we'll wave to you. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, hooray! Okay, Betsy, let's count to 3. Are you ready? Do you want to take your stethoscope off? Stethoscope off so that you can catch the birdseed? Okay, I'm going to put Betsy's stethoscope down over here. Are you ready? 1. Oh, reach in your pocket. Get a big handful. 2, 3. Thank you for the birdseed. Would you like a kiss back? Okay, Betsy's going to blow it to you. You have to catch it and stick it to your cheek. Are you ready? Here goes. Mwah. Did you catch it? Stick it to your cheek and give you a big hug from Miss Jamie and from Betsy. And parents, you can print your play pack. It's linked in the video description. There are ideas for play. There are some name practice sheets. And there's also a place if you would like to use this coloring template to write a thank you note to the doctors and nurses in your neighborhood. There is a spot for you to do that right here, or you could do it on your own piece of paper. This is all linked in the video description. Bye, everybody. We're so glad you came today, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves.